follow-up questions. Describe a person you follow on social media. You should say who he or she is, how do you know him or her, what he or she posts on social media, and explain why you follow him or her on social media. So यहाँ पे आपको एक ऐसे इंसान के बारे में बताना है जिसको आप फॉलो करते हो सोशल मीडिया पे. तो सोशल मीडिया कुछ भी हो सकता है, आपका इंस्टा, आपका एफबी, आपका यूट्यूब, स्नैपचैट, देयर सो मेनी प्लेटफॉर्म्स. सो अब हमें इसे जो पॉइंट्स है कवर करने हैं, अपने सब क्वेश्चंस को जो कवर करना है हमें अपने क्यू कार्ड में, वो है कि वो इंसान कौन था, आप उसे कैसे जानते हो, वो क्या पोस्ट करता है सोशल मीडिया पे, और एक्सप्लेन करो कि आप उसे क्यों फॉलो कर रहे हो सोशल मीडिया पे. सो हियर इज आवर सिंपल आंसर. I follow many accounts on social media that post things about topics I'm interested in, like interior design, yoga, art, etc. One account I follow on social media is of Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. He is the founder of Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and became very famous for posting cooking videos on Facebook and YouTube. I have never been interested in cooking before, as I would eat outside or food that my mother would make. All I could make myself was rice, Maggi, tea, instant pre-cooked meals, etc. During COVID time, I couldn't go out and started to crave dishes. I ate out in restaurants. I started to look online for recipes to make those dishes at home. On YouTube, I came across a video for making chili cheese. It's one of my favorite dishes and I used to eat at least once a week. The video was short, about 5 minutes, but explained the process really. The background music and presentation were very nice. The video was for an account called Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana and the chef in the video was Sanjeev Kapoor. I didn't know anything about him before this, but the reviews were so good and that I decided to make this recipe. I followed the recipe step by step. It tasted even better than my favorite restaurant. My parents tried it and were so surprised that it was homemade and that I had made it. I got hooked and started to follow his YouTube account. I even started following him on Facebook and Instagram. After some research, I also found out that he has a chain of restaurants, the Yellow Chili, and worked with great chefs like Vikas Khanna. He posts a lot of recipes on his social media accounts and I've tried many of them. He also goes live on his account, sometimes interacts with his fans. Apart from interaction, and he makes recipes live. All his posts are mainly about food, but sometimes he posts about his family, his parents, his wife and his team. I follow him not only for his recipes but also because I find him to be a very humble, kind, soft-spoken human being. He has a general personality and it is no wonder that he has so many followers. Follow-up questions. What can people do on social media? लोग क्या क्या कर सकते हैं सोशल मीडिया पे? People can use social media to keep in touch with friends and family. People can also follow celebrities and see what's going on in their lives. People can even look for career opportunities on social media. Business owners can advertise their products and increase their sales through it. People can post videos about their talents like dancing, singing, etc. People can find new friends and connect with like-minded people on social media. People can learn new skills like cooking, gardening, art on social media. So there are so many things that one can learn from social media, and you can use all these points in your speaking questions, or you can use 3 points by using the fillers, for example, firstly, secondly, thirdly. Next question. Do you think older people and younger people will use the same kind of social media software? No, younger people prefer the newer Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat platform. These are new apps and their short viral videos are very popular among youth. Younger people rapidly adapt to these new apps, use them for a few years and then may move to something new next, whereas older people are still mainly using Facebook, YouTube and WhatsApp, etc. Next question. Do older people spend much time on social media? Older people have started to use more social media but mainly for keeping in touch with family and friends. Their children are busy with their families and jobs and there's less face-to-face interaction these days. They can get lonely, so they mainly use it for passing the time when they are bored. तो हमने अपने घरों में भी देखा है कि हमारे जो अब दादा दादी हैं या नाना नानी हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं, वो फ़ोन ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं और वो सुबह सुबह फ़ोटोग्राफ्स भेजते हैं व्हाट्सएप पे. तो अपने आप को बिजी रखने के लिए, अपने आप को एंटरटेन करने के लिए भी वो ये चीज़ें करते हैं. लास्ट क्वेश्चन. Are non-social media like television and newspapers still useful? It is true that the popularity of non-social media like TV and newspaper has declined a bit, but they are still very useful. Many people in the world don't have internet access and rely on TV and newspapers for news. The older generation also prefers this form of media. Also, TV and newspapers are much more reliable than social media where anyone can post anything. There's a lot of fake news on social media that vulnerable people tend to believe. बहुत ज़्यादा अफवाहें सोशल मीडिया पे फैलती हैं और सोशल मीडिया के कारण काफ़ी लोगों को सफ़र भी करना पड़ता है क्योंकि लोग एक साइड की स्टोरी दिखाते हैं. तो ये टेलीविज़न न्यूज़पेपर अभी भी यूजफुल हैं. और इसी के साथ हमारा ये क्यू का डन होता है गाइस.
Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. Till then, sayonara.